Hey there, my name is Tay. I'm a licensed master's level professional counselor as well as a licensed massage therapist. And today I'm going to talk to you about stress because I feel that stress is very important, especially today in our society, because I know that we are pretty much all overworked and overstressed and lead very stressful lives. Now, stress can impact your relationships, it can impact your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. And if it's impacting those four elements in your life, I guarantee you it's impacting your relationship with you. Okay. Now, for me, stress is very important because I know the impact of stress on a person's life as well as mine, as well as my clients. And today I'm just going to share with you what I do when clients first come to me when they're overwhelmed and overstressed, that they can't see a way out of their predicament. Okay. Now, granted, because I'm a counselor, people don't come to me when everything is going great. I very, very seldom see that. And people oftentimes, obviously, come to me when things are going wrong, when they've hit crises. Now, many people, I think, don't realize how stressed they are because they're so used to feeling exhausted, tired, angry, irritable, overwhelmed, that they just feel that it's just par for the course for their life. And what I'm saying is, I don't really feel that it has to be. And if it is, then it may diminish your livelihood, your enjoyment of your life, as well as your physical well being in the long run. And in fact, the American Medical Association states that 60% of all diseases have an underlying cause of stress. Okay, so let me kind of rephrase that and say it basically the same thing, is that stress is the underlying cause of 60% of all diseases. And I wonder personally if they're just kind of maybe lowballing it, even though it's more than half of the diseases that we have in this country. But considering that our substance use has escalated and is continuing to escalate, I really wonder about that. But anyway, that's a different video. Now, again, like I said, stress can impact all elements of your life. And today I'm going to talk to you about what I do for my clients. First is educate them when they come to me, because I want to share this with you just so you can kind of probably know to start off with maybe what stress may be doing to you or where you fall into and what you can do to kind of get there. I'm not going to specifically tell you now, but I'm going to tell you what to expect. Okay, so again, when people come to me, they're oftentimes in crises, and what I do is I grab my trusty Slinky, my child's toy, which I love. And if you're old school like me, you played with the Slinky back then. And if you look at it in this space, it's pretty hypnotic, right? And this is basically where we want your nervous system to go, right? But before that, I'm going to share with you the two extremes of where our nervous systems often go that inhibit healing. Okay? Because the reality is, and the truth is that our bodies intrinsically know exactly what we need to heal. Okay, whether that's, engage more in relationships or take quiet time or go within, whatever that is, our bodies know that. But the trick is that, do we provide the capacity? Do we provide the time? Do we provide the environment for our bodies to do that? Or do we maintain our stress level? Okay. So, all right. So here it is, my trusty Slinky in my hand. I'm going to go for two extremes. This first extreme is basically the shutdown nervous system. Okay. And so if you see that there's nothing, if I hit this Slinky, the nervous system, right, with information or an experience, this nervous system isn't doing anything. It's not really moving. It's not going with the flow. It's basically shut down. Okay, so what this can often look like depression also. This can look like that the person is so overwhelmed, right? The nervous system is so overwhelmed that it can't take any more experiences. It can't take any more information coming at them. For instance, if you're ever talking to somebody and telling them a story or telling them something important and they just completely forget the next time that you talk to them, they say, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. that could be because they could have been in a state of overwhelm. Now, I'm not giving this carte blanche to, every husband out there, because I know that you can't just say, oh, well, I was overwhelmed, I don't remember that. Okay, I'm not here for that. But what I am saying is that if you find yourself in this space, right, where you're completely shut down, a lot of times you can be so overwhelmed that you don't have the capacity for anything else. You don't have the capacity to listen and be present for other people. And if you're able to go to work and, do the things in your life, right, which a lot of people are, by the time you come home, oftentimes you just basically just want to go into your bedroom, regardless if you're married or in partnership and have kids. You probably just want to shut yourself off and go in the bedroom and have some quiet time, or do what you do. But either way, you're not really being present to other people, and you're definitely not being present in your life. The other extreme of the nervous system is this. This is what I call the Energizer Bunny. This person goes and goes and goes and goes. And this person will, have a goal, accomplish that goal, and then once that goal is done, they won't really have much rest. They'll create another goal and go after that. Now, there's nothing really wrong with that at all, because, goals are great. Goals are fabulous. They keep us alive and keep our fire going. So this can also, the Energizer Bunny, could also be mistaken or seen as anxiety, right? This is that internal buzzing that goes and goes and goes and goes. Now, this person never stops. They love to be busy, okay? They don't really like to sit down, because if they start to sit down and have quiet time and calm time, then that's when things really start to be uncomfortable for them. So then they'll create this aspect again to get up here, okay? So this person, what's interesting about this anxiety person is that this person can go from here to the shut down person, because what happens sometimes for this anxiety ridden person is that they freak themselves out so much, right? They're worrying about something that they have no control over. They're worrying about things that they haven't done that they need to get done, that a lot of times their mind is just spinning, right? Spinning. Even at night, it's maybe hard for them to stop their mind from going and going and going from all the things that they need to get done. They have to get done. They haven't gotten done yet. All the things that they want to do, all the things that they, again, don't have any control over. Now with this person maybe they may be getting the extra glass of wine at night just to calm themselves. Or maybe they're using Ambien at night, the sleeping pill every night, just to go to sleep, right? Because they can't calm themselves, so to speak. Now what happens with this person, right? Let's say that this person goes and goes and goes, right? That they just don't have a capacity anymore, and then they shut down. So this is one nervous system. Go, 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 and oh my God, I'm so tired. Boom, I can't do anything else. This could be the person that Monday through Friday, they're working, I don't know how many hours, 60, 80 hours at work, and then come the weekend, they're just kind of collapsed. Maybe they're just sitting in front of the TV all day. Maybe they're sleeping just to get some energy happening for them. And this is oftentimes how depression and anxiety work, okay? Anxiety, depression. Depression goes to anxiety, gets some life back in them, and it's basically two extremes, back and forth with that. Okay, so what I tell my clients, if they're operating probably a lot of times on this level, right, they come in here, they're in crisis, or they come in here and they're so overwhelmed, they just don't know what to do. They just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so what happens, I tell them, is that, okay, here you are, here you are, here you are, here's where you want to be. Okay, this is where healing happens. This is where you're more able to be present to your life. This is where you're more able to enjoy your life. This is where you're more able to make decisions and choices, because you can connect to that small voice within, that intuition that you have. This is the place where your body can heal. Okay? And this is why mindfulness actually helps a lot with the nervous system. Okay? All right, so that's basically what I share with my clients first and foremost. Now, I will share more vignettes about stress and things that you can do and elements of stress, so you can understand yourself. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.